Hello, this is the Cool Geography channel, where I speak about geography, because why not? And today we're making fun of Americans who can't name a map of Europe. And I have proof that I can label a map of Europe. My first proof is this map I made. Yes, it has every flag of it has every country. I drew the flag on every country of Europe. Yes. I don't know why, but I did. My second evidence is that I have a video of me doing the quiz where you have to tap on each country of Europe. I will show that now. Now that I have presented my evidence that I can label a map of Europe, I now can criticize other people's poor geography knowledge. On screen, I'll show the contestants. The first two are Connie and Karen. I've already watched the video, so I will just say that they get a lot less mistakes. And the other two are Garrett and Ryan, which get a bit more mistakes, let's say. I've also prepared a map of Europe where I marked a lot of countries red that I would expect most people to know. So the countries marked in red is what I would probably think that most people could know. I also know that that map is not very clear, so I have prepared a list and I'll read each one out now. I think that people should know Iceland, UK, Ireland, France, Spain, Portugal, the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Italy, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia, Poland, Czechia, Ukraine, Romania, possibly Moldova, Serbia, Kosovo, Greece, and Turkey. This means that I think that the regular person should be able to go to a map and point at these countries and know exactly where they are.
Strategy is do the ones we know first.
Wow, I'm glad you have one, because I did not have one.
Try to label the biggest land masses, because that's the most embarrassing if we miss.
My whole game strategy is just get 100%.
Karen's strategy is a lot more useful, because if she does mark on the biggest countries first, then they might get a lot more points, but Connie's strategy won't really work, because I don't think they got 100% in the end.
This is France.
Can you please put France?
How do you pronounce it?
France.
What am I saying?
France.
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 France. Yeah, we're saying the same
France.
thing.
Yeah.
No, Garrett, I don't think that's how you spell France. It's spelled France. I don't think that in any country you could spell France like that. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. It is spelled France, and you also say France, not France.
3 countries. I think this is the Netherlands, this is Sweden, and this is Finland.
I know this is Sweden.
So let's do Sweden. Finland's on top of it.
Go ahead.
I think that's the Netherlands.
Now I'm nervous. No, yeah.
No, I think that the Netherlands are a bit more southwest, in fact. I think that if they only messed up the placement of Finland, Sweden, and Norway on that same area, that would have been more acceptable. But I thought that everyone would know where the Netherlands is on a map, but it's okay. We all learn from our mistakes.
Europe? Oh no.
That can't be right.
That's not part of the Europe I know. That's not my Europe.
Now, Karen, that is a part of Europe. It's been a part of Europe for a long time. And I know that might not be a part of your Europe, because I have heard that a lot of Americans only think Europe consists of a few countries, like Germany, France, Spain, England, and that's about it. Sometimes you can put Poland in there, maybe Greece if you're lucky, but that has been a part of Europe. It's been a part of Europe for a very long time. In fact, I think it's been a part of Europe since this world was, since somebody created continents. It is Europe, but that's okay. We all can learn.
Oh, Cyprus is its own island. I think this is Cyprus down here, right?
Is that?
Do you have a better guess for Cyprus?
I sure don't.
Now, I actually understand why he might have thought that that is Cyprus, but that I think that island is the Greek island Crete. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it's a Greek island for sure. That's all I know. If you have ever seen the flag of Cyprus, you can see that the country outline is on the flag. So if you've ever seen a flag of Cyprus and you have to point out Cyprus on a map, you will always know that that's how that exact country will look.
This has got to be Denmark, right? Amsterdam's in Denmark? That sounds about right.
I don't really know.
No, Amsterdam is not in Denmark, actually. It's in the Netherlands. Denmark has Copenhagen, though, so I don't see how they got confused on that one, but we all learn from something.
It means Austria is underneath it, yes? Sound of Music is what taught me that.
No, Austria's not there. It's a bit further down. Now, I can understand why they didn't know the exact placement of Austria. I thought they would have gotten Austria, but apparently not. But an easy way to remember where Austria is on the map is that they kind of look like a circle, and they just have like a weird type of border below Germany. That's an easier way to remember it.
Are there fake countries on here?
No. Okay. Well, great.
I don't think they would have gave you fake countries to label on a map. Now, I want to play a bit of a guessing game. What do you think made them think that there are fake countries on that? Which countries do you think they probably thought of? Because I think of something like North Macedonia, maybe potentially Kosovo, probably Andorra and Monaco. Like those little countries, so like Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, San Marino, and the Vatican City. Well, actually, never mind. Because I think that the Vatican City, a lot of people know about that one just because of the Pope, and the Pope lives there. What other countries do you think they might have been very confused about? Because I have no idea.
Hold on. One of these might be Norway. I'm pretty sure this is Norway.
No, that isn't Norway. Norway is the country to the left of it. And I could see why they would mess that up, but I still don't understand how they named Finland Netherlands. I still don't understand that. But it's a learning experience. I think that's why they've been brought on that show, so that they can learn about the countries of Europe.
It's assuming it's...
Yeah, we're just going to say this is USSR. There's an Estonia over there.
Now, Garrett is actually kind of correct. That is the former USSR countries. I have a map of the USSR, and I will show it somewhere on the screen right now. The countries mainly just consist of all the Baltics. So just Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania, Belarus and Ukraine. I think Moldova's in them, but I'm not quite sure.
Texas covers like that much.
Now, I know she was actually exaggerating on that clip, but she is not that far off. Thing you can search up on Google, and it's called True Size Off, and you can search up like countries or regions and then you can compare it to size, because on maps they stretch stuff out. So when you drag a Greenland all the way down to the equator, it's nowhere as big as it seems to be on a map. And I have a clip of that where I did it with Texas and I put it on Europe, and it does cover quite a lot. But then if you bring it down to the equator, it doesn't. It's roughly about the same size, a bit smaller than the DRC.
I'm not confident in how we did. We found out we got 18 out of 49 right, which is not passing.
I'm proud that we identified this as water.
Yes, honestly,
Really
bam.
well done.
So we ended up getting 23 out of 49.
Ooh, baby! That's pretty good. Maybe you guys at home aren't celebrating, but that's pretty darn good. That is not half, but it is really good.
I don't know if that's good. There's not too many countries in Europe. It's not even one of the biggest continents, and I would say that is pretty bad. I thought that they were going to get at least 60%. Neither of them got over half. I don't know how they've achieved that, but I would expect that education systems teach more about the world and stuff, but apparently not in America.
I think a lot of Central or Eastern Europe is just going to be very difficult.
The former USSR, I mean, those are new countries.
Yeah.
You gotta give us time to figure out where those things are. Give us 100 years.
No, Garrett, you do not need 100 years. I already know all the countries of Europe, and I am definitely not older than him. But also, according to his logic, South Sudan doesn't exist because they've only became a country since 2011. I don't understand his logic right now.
How you really learn something is if you're actually like visiting there and can actually like get to experience it. So not having that experience to kind of cement a memory in, I'm just going off what I've seen on maps and history books.
You do not have to visit a place in order to learn about it. I know all the countries of Asia as well. I have never been in Asia once. I know all the countries of Europe. I've only been to a few countries in Europe. I've been in Poland, England and Greece, but nowhere else. So that doesn't really count. Even if you visit a place, you can't see it from the outside. You may see the inside of the city, but you still might not be able to point it on a map. I know a lot of Europeans that have been to different countries could also maybe not name all those countries on a map as well.
Because we're in the States, we learn the states and the regions in America a lot more. If you're in Europe, you probably learn these because it's like you travel to them a lot more.
Now, I do believe that they do learn about the states in America. I've never been there. I don't go to school there. Surprise. But we don't learn that in Europe either, about all the countries in Europe. I have mostly learned it by myself at home, mainly from watching YouTubers like Jack Sucks at Geography. When he was doing it, I was watching it and I learned that too. I have also taught myself a bit as well, but we don't really learn it in geography in the Europe either. Last time we learned about it, we learned a tiny bit about Iceland and a tiny bit about Switzerland. Otherwise, the rest of the year was just like oceans and stuff, and not much about Europe. And not everyone travels that much around Europe. Even though you might be in Europe, you might just drive to another city. That point doesn't really make sense to me. And this brings us to the end of the video. And I'm not trying to make fun of these people. They've not only done bad things in the video. If you want to watch the video, I will try to link it in the description or something, because they've not only got stuff wrong, they did get a lot right. I just wanted to show the bits they got wrong to make this video more entertaining. But otherwise, don't bully people. I'm not bullying people. I'm just criticizing geography skills. That's not the same. I think that most people should know enough geography to be able to point at larger countries and not embarrass themselves too much. Well, this concludes the video. I will make another long form video in a month. Bye bye.